All right, my boy, we are rolling. I want you to tell me about some interests that you have. Like, I just want to know about you.
Well, I'm interested in art. I spend a lot of time going to museums, just trying to learn stuff. Some in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and then some in Los Angeles. There's an African art museum right by there. And it has a lot of culture. I used to take my daughter there all the time. So she could see different perspectives. She liked to see a lot of the exhibits and talk about those types of things.
Do you know how to draw?
Yes, I know how to draw.
Know how to paint?
I know how to paint. But mostly my skills are in pen and pencil and ink. And I draw like angels, demons, dragons, stuff like that, like tattoo kind of art. I put it down for a long time because I just didn't have the time. I had to live. I had responsibility. I was a dad. I couldn't pursue those things anymore like I did in my 20s. But I have other interests. I used to bike ride. I used to build bicycles. I was very much into martial arts when I was younger. And usually I like drawing for myself just as something like therapy. That's how it all started. I was younger and I had a therapist talking to me, making me talk about bad stuff. That's why a lot of my artwork came out dark. I was channeling my grief and pain, anger and everything. So I used to go to the comic book shop with my best friend as kids. Read a lot of different Image and Marvel and that kind of stuff. We like that. We collect trading cards and stuff like that. So.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see what you got because it sounds like you actually know how to draw. You ain't gonna come here with no stick figures, is you? I'm just kidding. I know you ain't.
Spent a lot of my. I used to be the art teacher's assistant in high school. I thought that was my huge achievement. I didn't pursue the college, but I was already college level. They said it was cool. Something that I didn't get the chance to pursue. I wanted to go to Columbia College and maybe work for Disney or something else, do an internship. But my father, he set me on a path where I'd already had everything against me. So, I had the group home. That was kind of like my family. I got the chance to eat soul food, which is something those white boys never do.
How often did you get to see your dad?
He was messed up, all the time. So, every once in a blue moon, but it was never like something pleasant where it was like, it's always like a fear, that's the kind of person where you're in fear of them all the time. You don't really want to be there. You feel uncomfortable. If you've ever had a family occasion where someone in your family is just like really mad, and you can see it on their face and it's making you really uncomfortable. Like you don't like them very much, like that kind of feeling. But it's more intensified.
Was he abusive?
Absolutely. He used to bang my head into the radiator when I was just like 5 years old. I had big gashes on my head, beat me with a briefcase. He shot at me. And then, he had his ways where he would, blackmail me or pay me off with, different, toys, whatever, so I'd keep my mouth shut, He was kind of manipulating, that older person has the money, they're not supposed to be doing that,
I like that you're still a good person.
It's hard to maintain. I have my darker sides. Like, I've had a lot of people hurt me, like physically and emotionally in life, and I just think that it's very difficult. Everybody has a dark side. Everyone has their positives. I try not to go there, but like at certain times, if I'm pushed from outside and then something happens, and that's what I worry about the most. If I've got too much going on in my life and then somebody comes with something crazy, I'm gonna react out poorly, and that's gonna come out. And I've been trying to block that. Like I took a severe beating over here, and I was trying to maintain my innocence and explain because I truly didn't. Whatever he was told was bullshit. I can't do that again. If he comes at me again, I'm never hurt him. So I've been trying to hold it, I'm thinking, please don't let me see this guy coming at me all, ready to kill. Because I'm not gonna let him beat me. There's only so much a person can do, and everyone has their breaking points. So I know that what I'm capable of, and I don't want to go there because I can't turn mine off. So I try to just stay out of the way, basically. It's not always easy. Like that time, the guy, it can happen for anything can happen for any reason. The guy that shot at me, he said I told him good morning. That's why he shot at me. That's crazy, but the world's crazy. Some things can't be avoided. If you can try to avoid something, do it. But if you can't be avoided, then
With you battling homelessness, do you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around people that are not?
No, I just feel like it could happen to anybody. They think, I've had lots of apartments and I had things in my younger life, and just anything can happen to you, and you could lose everything in a heartbeat. Most people are just living check to check anyway, so they're just one step above, homelessness. And it's very easy for that to happen. And then, the people in the upper classes, the white collars, of course, they don't view that because, most of them have been born with everything. A lot of the people that inherit right away their fortunes. Some of the guys I've seen in California drive around a $600,000 car, and that's crazy. I told them, you're driving around on a condominium on wheels. You're lucky, basically. Those people never had to worry about a thing. So I think by being in a cultural neighborhood like this, a lot of people have been through a lot. So even the people that are, half of them have been, suffered or had some point in life where they've been homeless or, at least fallen off in their life for a brief period. So I've gotten a lot of help from people, as opposed to as if I was in like Highland Park or something, walking around homeless. Nobody would really give a damn. They'd probably call the police on me and have me beaten and arrested. So, and unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. It's not fair. And I've seen all walks of life, so I've gotten a chance to see both sides of the spectrum, and it definitely taught me a lot about life and how people are. They wouldn't even bend over to pick up $1 if they dropped it. So, as opposed to where a homeless person would be like, oh yeah, $1. So you see life from all angles. And my mom's side of my family was really poor, so that helped me to understand it. I lived in some rough places with big cockroaches and mice running all over me. I remember I was laying in the bed when I was just a little kid, and the beds were on the floor. We didn't have any box frames. The mice were jumping on me. I'm like, oh my God, there's a mouse on my foot, But that's life. When you're poor, you don't have anything. My mom said, yeah, that's life. That's life. Living in a lot of places messed up. Yeah, it wasn't good at all. But I got a chance to see. It definitely affected me.
Mama can't save you now, blick the plow. Look, your mama can't save you now, blick the plow. When your feet don't touch the ground, look around. Look, your mama can't save you now, blick the plow. Your mama can't save you now from the sound boom boom, but they keep you round. If you really wanna make it proud, pick a blow, boom, boom, but they take 'em down. Pick a blow, boom, mama can't take 'em now, baby girl.